Before I start today's video, I have a question for you guys. So answer the question first after I ask it, and then pause the video, and then come back to it. Here's the question. Ready? Here we go. What is the most iconic monster of all time when it comes down to Yu-Gi-Oh? Now, if you unpause, there's really, I guess this answer could really vary based on which era of the series that you grew up with. But for me, there's two monsters that stand out specifically. The Dark Magician and none other than Blue Eyes White Dragon herself. Now, one thing that I find really cool about both Blue Eyes and Dark Magician, even though they're not anywhere near the best decks, they're still somewhat playable today. And as someone who grew up when they first released the starter deck Kaiba and the starter deck Yugi decks, where Dark Magician and Blue Eyes were the main monsters, it's really cool to see how far these monsters have come along. But today, we actually are to the point where Blue Eyes White Dragon is highly playable due to the introduction of Bestials. Now, before I begin, quick disclaimer, I do not recommend you build this deck, because for what it does, and how expensive it is. Look at this, there's no rares in this. I take that back. Branded Beast is a rare, and so is Dragon Lubion. Everything else is a UR or an SR, which is insane. And you would think that this is going to win lots of duels. It's not. It's still Blue Eyes at the end of the day. You're going to open up with 2 Blue Eyes, and they immediately put your hand over your deck, and then call your mom to pick you up from the tournament because you lost. But nevertheless, for whatever reason, I like to make Blue Eyes work every couple of months, and with the introduction of Bestials, which make a lot of decks viable, you know, lower tier ones as well, I wanted to give it a shot. And if you guys remember, last week I mentioned that I tried this deck before, it just didn't work, and I know it's not gonna work, and for whatever reason, we're gonna cure within a rank today. I feel like you gotta hit the thumbs up alone for the suffering that I'm about to go through with this. Why? Why'd you make me go first? Is it a Numeron deck? It's a Numeron deck. I'm about to get my back blown out, and I'm gonna have to sit there and watch. Although, oh, this hand is actually very good. All right, right off the bat, we're gonna do Dictator of D. Send Blue Eyes White Dragon away and put Dictator of D in defense mode. They have something that they can play. I assume they got a Bestial, which sucks because the Bestial will essentially kill this deck. Let's drop this right now. And we're gonna grab Jet and Jet. I'm literally gonna grab two Jets. Yeah. Now this is the part where I gotta make a decision, because like if I make the wrong decision, it's going to be game. This is a pure Blue Eyes turn, by the way. Let's go ahead and summon you right now. They can still activate their... I know for a fact that they have a Bestial in it. They do. So they got Serenir. This is not good. I will set this. And I will simply just end my turn with the most simplest boards. Whitestone and Ancient will trigger. As long as they don't. That was the only Bestial they have. We can summon this. Okay. This is why I went for 2 Blue Eyes. Technically, I could have grabbed a Blue Eyes and like an alternative or something. That way, I have a much safer option. But I figured they might have a Bestial, and it's better to have 2 Jets, because basically, this is the main card that works inside this. I am going to absolutely call by that. And I know this is bait. Normally, you never want to Ash Blossom this, but Lubellion in the graveyard is kind of important. So we're going to go ahead and kill that right now. They want Serenir in the graveyard. Ooh, we got Ecclesia. Now I wish that I kept that call by the grave. And Alpha. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. God, they have a hand. My Jet will come out here in a second. Okay, I think... No, I can't. I can't play through this. Oh, Iris Sword Soul. Why do people play that card? It's not a good card. Like, it's an easy board. But, like, it's not that great of a card. Also, their opening hand is insane. They got, like, look at this opening hand, man. That's nuts. That's a lot of bodies, man. That is a little bit too many bodies. And I assume they'll use that to return Jet. Or are they gonna go for that? BLS, okay. That's gonna be a little bit annoying to get rid of. They might send... That's negated. This card is negated right now, so they can't do anything with that. And Dingirsu... That... Really? That's where you're going with this? Alright, let's play this game. Druus one. Let's get rid of this, because I know it's gonna be annoying next turn. So now they gotta make a decision. Well, not really. Which means now they can freely banish my... Oh, but this can do like a bajillion damage, actually. And you can still technically go for Zeus as well. Here's the thing. This is gonna go, and I can just send something to the graveyard. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and send Pain Gainer away. Go! Off you go! And now your entire board is just BLS. They went for the attack gain, okay. Now, ironically, it's gonna be hard to get rid of this card because I can't target or destroy by battle or effects. But Fallen Albaz is literally the out right here. Ain't no way, I'm just better. All right, I guess we'll just grab you. It doesn't really matter. I summon Fallen Albaz. And I gotta discard my jet. And now we have a Mirror Jade on field. What a top deck. This never happens, by the way. Don't look at this and think, wow, this deck is cracked. Bro, they spent the entire turn dumping off their entire hand, and their end board was BLS. I love BLS, don't get me wrong, but the card is not that great. It's underrated, it's slept on, I agree, but it's not that great.
Oh no.
What is this hand? This is a Blue Eyes hand. I can't play anything here. Oh my God. I can't do anything. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Maybe they brick too. They do. Yeah, no, I can't do anything here. If I summon Ash Blossom, let's summon Ash Blossom. If I summon Ash Blossom, I can summon not Dark Magician. Wow, Blue Eyes White Dragon. No, I got ashed. Damn, man, come on, man. It's just a Blue Eyes White Dragon, man. It's not that deep. Imagine ending your board on just a BLS. Oh, great. Yep, here we go. Here we go. This card is cool, by the way. No one really plays this, but you summon it using 2 Bestials and Branded Beast. Okay, I'm not afraid of that one. We're popping. They're probably gonna go for a back row. Yep. Sure. Because they can banish Serenir to bring out another Bestial. Oh, Punk! Can they play? They have Foxy. Oh, man. Oh, the Punk engine is so good. If you guys remember the last time I played Blue Eyes on the channel, it was me dueling against the Blue Eyes, and it was a Punk engine behind Blue Eyes, which is kind of crazy. I'm trying to think, is it worth staying here? Because, like, with this hand, these cards are not playable. And, literally, if I had anything else, I would be fine. I would be cool. Even if I had the Blue Eyes on my field, like I wasn't doing anything. Dear Note, yeah, I think they got it. I'm gonna just save myself some time here. One thing I like to show off with some of these decks sometimes is, you know, every aspect of it, win or loss. Can I get a coin toss, man? And Blue Eyes has always been known as being as Brick Eyes is what we call it. And even with Bestials, it's still going to brick. 2 Jets, like come on. All right, what we got in our opening hand? I really can't do much with this, but the Ash and Imperm will definitely slow my opponent down. Are we playing Nimble Beaver? Absolutely not. If they have level 2s in their hand, they can definitely still pop off here. So I gotta save Imperm for Gigantic. It's an Ash Blossom, man! Like, there's no way that an Ash Blossom was enough to stop your entire play. Like, I'm seeing triple tactics. I'm seeing, is there anything here that's missing? You got your Melfi set up as well. There's no way that an Ash Blossom just ended your entire game right there. For some reason, whenever I play Blue Eyes, I lose every coin toss. It's like the game just knows. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't be playing Blue Eyes to begin with. Let's make sure you have a bad time. Can I get a Super Poly, though, to potentially play? Hey, you ask and you shall receive. You ask and you shall receive. What are you going to end with? Silly me. They do. Blue Eyes White Dragon is not what I really wanted to see here. So what I think I have to do is, if this gets negated, it's fine. So let's go ahead and just do this first, and we'll send just 1 Blue Eyes away. If they can play, that means they have a Bestial in their hand, which they look like they don't have. I'll just go ahead and show you this card right here. Look at that. Look at this card. Look at this card. Boom! They can do something. Imperm. It's likely Imperm. Summon the egg. We're gonna make Spirit, which is actually an insane card. We don't have to attack yet. It's fine. We don't have to attack yet. I guess I'm gonna literally just end on this, and then we're gonna get Jet to come out as well, which will protect my Thru's one. Not Thru's one. Well, good news is, if they're running Bestials, That means that I can definitely super poly them for their life. Does that count as activating the graveyard? If this is sent, I think it does. I think it does. I want to test it out. Let's test it out. Let's test it out. Let's test it out. Let's test it out. I guess we'll just banish you for now. And I gotta get my, I really gotta get my jet out. Okay, we're gonna find out if that works because I am pretty sure, like it activates in the graveyard, but I don't know how, if the writing is weird where it's like, if it was sent. Let's see how this works. About to find out now. Yes and no for me, bro. This is the part where they have imperm and I'm going to scream. No imperm. Okay. Well, that answers my question. I'm telling you, while Blue Eyes is a pretty terrible deck, this card is insane. Like, if you do a special summon, you can do no more. Ooh. They dropped their Lightning Stone for that. Aurora. That's fine. They're just going to attack me. I respect it. And Garura does double damage in case you didn't know. They do. Yep, here we go. Classic Blue Eyes White Dragon. They're going to attack me again. Understandable, I guess. I'm losing to a Garura. Classic Blue Eyes. Draw. Max C. Yep, this is great. They know that I have... do they know? Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay. Well, I should have blasted mine. I will blast mine right now. I should have blasted. The second they summoned it, I should have just blasted it. But they could also just end their turn, so it wasn't like the worst decision. Well, let's see what happens here. I'm just going to lose. I'm just going to lose. Jet! Jet! They're gonna just banish me. Never mind. Super polymerization! Come on, man! Oh man, you got it. 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 Oh man, it's funny. If it wasn't for Super Poly, the Blue Eyes setup would have kind of done something. But you know what I want to do is I want to pull off Albalos one time.
Are you sure about that?
Can I get a single turn with number one, a coin toss win? Potentially. No, I can't. Why would I win? I lost 7 coin tosses in a row, by the way. Can I get a Bestial in my hand? No, I can't. I cannot. This hand is actually great. Turn 1, awful turn 2. I'm watching my opponent play now. Great. If this is Bestial branded, I'm literally just going to surrender. This is the one downside, I guess, of Blue Eyes. The deck sucks. Branded open. You got it, Chief. You got it. Of course, you can probably make the deck better. Can I? Wait, 8, man. 8 in a row. Oh, my God. All right, this is the last duel, regardless of what happens. If I lose in the first 3 seconds, I'm out. If I see a specific card come out, I'm out. No interruptions. All right, this is probably going to be a surrender, and the video is just going to end. Bro, sometimes God sends you a clear sign. It says, today is not your day. Put the card game down. Go outside. Play Final Fantasy. Do anything else. Not Yu-Gi-Oh. Message loud and clear. Oh, I'm intrigued. By the way, something I did with this deck only has 1 normal summon in it, and it's Fallen Albaz. Everything else in the deck is done off of special summons. I mean, you could normal summon stuff like, you know, the Egg and Dictator of D, but I specifically only made this the only normal summon cards. Sprite with the Adventure Engine is definitely something I didn't expect to see here. Ooh, okay, you know what? This is a good duel to end it on because we can kind of see how having an interactive hand like this will do nothing against this board. Because you can bring out Gigantic this way. Gigantic, that will actually summon any sprite from your deck. Probably going to go into Jet into Starter into probably Carrot because they got this right here. Or maybe they might just do Red. That's about to find out. God, if I had a single interruption, like this deck has interruptions. It's got like, you know, Imperm. I have Max C, I have Ash Blossom, but of course I'm not opening up with them. I feel like if you play Blue Eyes, you automatically open up with Blue Eyes engine cards, but you never open up with like the important cards you need to like counter going second. Let me get a coin toss, man! Because now you can summon that, and then you can go into Starter. There's nothing I can really top deck here, to be honest. Super Poly would be great, but that won't really work. Look at that. Royal Finish. Royal Finish Starter. That's how you know they're better. Remember, folks, Don't play Blue Eyes. You're gonna have a bad time. Oh my god, this. Yep, this is a board. This 1,000 times is a board. I cannot break this. The irony, if I went first, I could absolutely stop all this from happening. But sometimes you just don't win coin tosses in this game. Like the game, I think this is a big issue with modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! And why a lot of like casuals and older players that grew up with the OG game do not like the game. It's all dictated by flipping a coin. Some people don't want to play like those decks the same 4 decks that you have to. Like, yeah, you can get creative, but if you even get creative, you're still holding yourself back by taking specific cards out. Like, I play Invoke Bestials, which I think can go toe-to-toe with the best decks in the game, but it's still a super nerf branded engine, basically, that's missing a lot of important cards. Oh my god, look at this field.
20 minutes later.
Dictator of Deed, literally the card I wanted to see the most. Thanks, man. Thanks. All right, what I'm gonna have to do first is I'm going to attempt to activate this. And Imperm. And Imperm. Because why not, you know? Oh my god, they got Imperm, Griffin Rider. You have, well, you can't activate Elf right now because their slots are full, but like, good lord. Let's send this away. They don't, I mean, why would they? Honestly, why would they? Oh yeah, they can also just do this. Well, at least now I can freely activate this. Send that away. Now you can negate that with probably Griffin Rider. Imagine they have Ash Blossom as well. Branded Fusion. Or can you still activate, how does Melfi work? Oh, to bring that out. Alright. I thought you have to summon this where points. I guess that's not the case here. I'm not gonna activate it though. Which they're probably confused about, like, why isn't he activating it? Oh, but they can just do that. This was completely unwinnable. Battle. I guess all I can attack is this. You can't attack with Albion. Oh my god, and also that, I forgot about that. God, man. I'm playing Blue Eyes, man. Why? Yo, God, can I get one coin toss? Just one single coin toss? It's Blue Eyes, man. It's Blue Eyes. Now you understand why when I first made this deck, I immediately dismantled it. It was like frame 1. I did like 4 or 5 duels, and immediately I was out. I was out. You're gonna negate one. It doesn't matter because they have Draco back. This is sickening, man. Sickening. What about second breakfast? What about my second breakfast? It doesn't matter. Again, they can just bounce it with Draco back. If they bounce this, they're stupid. Yeah, they're stupid. I assume they're gonna bring out Gamma Burst. Oh, you know what? No, once they go into Gigantic, I can't summon my Jet. Well, maybe they won't summon Gigantic. No, they're gonna go into the Gigantic. Yeah, here it is, Gigantic, and then yeah, it's GG's. All right, congrats on winning the coin toss, man. Congrats on winning the coin toss. Do not make this deck.